Hi PreK, Miss Bobbi here. How are you guys doing today? So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We are going to be doing longer than, shorter than, and we're going to be making comparisons with our linking cubes today, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with a little chant. So, and the chant is, I'm going to show you two things. I'm going to show you a snake and a worm. Which is longer, a snake or a worm? Think about it in your brain. Which is longer, a snake or a worm? Very good, a snake. Which is shorter? The worm. Good job. All right. This is the snake. I want you to say, I can make my arm like a long, long snake. You ready? I can make my arm like a long, long snake. Good job. Now I want you to say, I can make a finger like a short, short worm. I can make my finger like a short, short worm. You ready? I can move my arms like long, long snakes. I can move my fingers like short, short worms. I can move my arms like long, long snakes. I can move my fingers like short, short worms. Very good. Let's try two other animals. Let's try a long shark and a short fish. Are you ready? So this is going to be my shark, my long shark. I make my whole shark is my arm and my hands, all right? My shark, and this is my little bitty fish, okay? This is my little bitty fish, my short, short fish. Are you ready? I can make my arms like a long, long shark. I can make my arms like a long, long shark. I can make my hands like a short, short fish. I can make my hands like a short, short fish. Good job. Now we're going to do a little experiment. We are going to experiment with our linking cubes, okay? So right now I have how many linking cubes? I have 4. Good job. I also have some loose linking cubes over here, okay? All right, so if I wanted to make my linking cube train shorter, what would I do? If I wanted to make my train shorter, what would I do? Can I take some off? Sure, let's take some off. It is shorter. How can I make it longer? I can put one back on. How can I make it even longer? Good, I can add some more, right? I can make it longer. Now I want to make it short again. How can I make it short again? Good, I can take some off. Let's take 2 off. 1 and 2. Now, how many linking cubes do I have? I have 4. We're back where we started. Good job. So now I have 2 groups of cubes. Let's go. We're going to pretend like they're trains. We have 2 trains, okay? I have a red train and an orange train, okay? We'll put my orange train here and my red train here. I want to draw this. So what would I need? I see. I have an orange marker and a red marker, okay? So I'm going to make 4 cubes of orange for our orange train, okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Now, how many do I need to make for our red train? Let's make 4. Good job. Let's make it kind of close to one another. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, which train is shorter? Okay, which one is longer? Or are they the same length? Very good, they're the same length. Now, let's see. Let's make our red train longer. What do we do to make our train longer? Do we take some away? Uh-oh, what happened when I took them away? It got shorter, didn't it? So let's put these 2 back on. What can I do to make it longer? I can add some. So let's add 1. Let's add 1. I added 1. So that means I need to add 1 to my drawing, right? Add 1. Now which train is longer? The red. And which train is shorter? Good, the orange. Very good. Let's make our red train even longer. Are you ready? Let's add 1 more. Oh, we made it even longer. Add 1 more. All right. That makes my red train 2 more cubes longer than my orange train. Because how many cubes did I add? I added 2. So that means my red train is 2 cubes longer than my orange train. Very good. Let's write that down. Let's make a sentence. Let's say my red train is 2 cubes longer than my orange train. Period. My red train is 2 cubes longer than my orange train. Very good, everybody. Now, if my red train is 2 cubes longer than my orange train, what does that mean for our orange train? That means our orange train is 2 cubes shorter. Very good. Our orange train is 2 cubes shorter than our red train. Let's write that sentence. Let's say, my orange train is 2 cubes shorter than my red train. Let's read that together one more time. My orange train is 2 cubes shorter, very good, than my red train. Good job, everybody. With your finger, I would like for you to touch the long train. Touch the long train. Good job. Now with your finger, I would like for you to touch the short train. Touch the short train. Good job. Now, we have our orange train and our red train back on their tracks. How is this train of cubes the same? Good. They both have 4 cubes, right? And they're both the same length. Now, I'm going to change one of these trains into a tower. Let's change it into a tower. I'm going to change this one into a tower. Let's keep that as a train. And let's make this one a tower. Here's my train. Here's my choo-choo train wheels. Okay? And here's our tower downtown, right? Okay. How is the train of cubes the same as the tower of cubes? Very good. They're both what? They're both the same size. If I pick the train up, I can see that they're both the same size. They're both the same height, right? If I lay them down, they're both the same length. Very good. My train and my tower. Good job. Now, I want you guys to think about what we did at the beginning of our video when we talked about our snake. How our snake is what? Long, and our worm was short, right? We also talked about how our shark was long and our fish was short. Very good. I also want you to think about how we made our train longer and shorter at the beginning when we started with our trains. Do you remember how we made it longer? Good, we added cubes. How did we make it shorter? Very good, we took cubes away. Good job. Keep practicing making things longer and shorter, okay? You can take a pair of socks and you can make it into a train. You can line your socks up, make a long train and a short train, and you can compare the two. You can say, my sock train is 5 socks longer than my other sock train, which is 3 socks shorter, okay? Remember to stay safe, keep washing your hands, and have fun. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.